Everybody, all right, in this video I'm going to show you how to put together a Jandy quad cartridge filter. I've done a few other videos taking them apart, and I always forget to video them putting them back together. So here we go. Now this one, here's the top. I've already got it apart. There's the tank O-ring right there. I'm going to lube it up. What you're going to need is a 9/16 ratchet. Yeah, right there. I don't know if you can see it, you can see it. 9/16 will get the job done. That is what you're taking off of the band. And this filter, here's the info on this filter. It's a 460 CL. I don't know what the CL means, really don't care. But you do care about the 460. So when you're going to get replacement cartridges, 460 square feet is what this one is, and that's a Jandy. All right, so I've got my cartridges over there, the new ones. Those are the old ones. They are nasty. I just cleaned this filter like 3 months ago, and it actually shot up 2 months ago, but I'm just now getting around to cleaning it. So we're in winter, it's all good. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to, if you don't have this stuff, go get it. Magic Lube is great. I'm going to lube up the O-ring. I'm going to put that back on here. And when this is all apart, inspect this O-ring too. You don't want it broken. And it has to have like a little ridge. You don't want it flat, because then you don't get no seal on. That's called a standpipe. Standpipe, like standing up. Standpipe goes right inside there. So you want a good seal in here. All right. I've got the drain apart. So when you're taking this thing apart, undo the drain first, let it all flow out, and then on top, release the air valve, which is this guy right here. That's the air valve. Release that, let all the air go out, let all the water come out, and this will just come right apart. Very easy. All right, give me a minute, and I'm going to lube this thing up. Put it on there, show you what it looks like. Okay, we've got that all lubed up and it's in place. Now, for some of you guys out there paying attention, you're going to see that there is some dirt in here still. It's winter here, so the owners have all the water turned off to the outside and covered up, so I can't access water. Otherwise, this thing will be sparkling clean. Got a little bit of dirt down there. It's nothing big. But I am replacing the filters, so I don't really need water. And then come spring, when I take this thing apart, I'll give it a full-on wash. Okay, so there we go. This thing, the standpipe O-ring is in good shape. It's all lubed up. That is lubed up. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get the cartridges, put them in, and then the top manifold, which is this thing right here. See how dirty that thing is? Nasty. I'm going to see what I can do to get that a little bit cleaner. Sits right on top, and I'll be right back. All right, so these filters, let me show you before I put them all in. These are really good filters. They're made by Filbert and Pleatco. Filbert, Pleatco. Yeah, anyway. So these are what I'm putting in. And they say they're antimicrobial. I don't know about that. It might be, but these are really good filters. I put them in on another pool, and they did a really great job of filtering out any dirt and sediment. So that is what's going to replace these guys. And I'll be right back. All right, so when you're putting these in, make sure, see how it says bottom right there? This is the bottom. It goes down in the filter. So just an FYI. All right, so you can see they are in. Don't they look beautiful? They sure do. All right, so top manifold. You got a bottom manifold down there that the cartridges sit on, and then we have our top manifold that just sits right on top. Inside the standpipe, that part goes. And I'm going to need two hands for this, so I'm going to turn this off for a second, and I'll be right back. So there we go. So that's your top manifold. It just sits in nicely. It slides right in. You don't have to force it. You don't have to pound on it. Nothing. It just slides right in. I don't know what happened here. Well, anyway. This filter isn't even that old. It's or it says it's like a couple years old, maybe a year or two. Anyway, so that's how that goes on. Now I'm going to put the tank, the top back on it. I'm going to put the clamp around it and then bolt it together. That's pretty much it. So that's what it's going to look like, just like that. Set that on there, put the clamp on, bolt it together, and that's pretty much it. So we got the band on. I got my bolt in there, and that gap is going to be like non-existent. And if you have any questions, you got directions right here. It says you want that gap not to exceed 1/16 of an inch. Remember, there's high pressure in this baby. So I'm going to tighten that all up. I'll be right back. All right, so there we go. It's all back together. We're going to turn the pump back on. You're going to leave this air bleed open until you see water coming out of here. And then you can close that. And then if you need to make adjustments here, this dial just turns. And then wherever the needle is your starting point. So, and they're all different. So whatever yours says, just turn that dial. It turns right around. Whoop, I didn't even show you that. It turns right around, just like that. And that's it. So it's pretty simple. It's really not much to taking these things apart and putting them back together. Now, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And if you want more info, if you want to be able to reach me directly, I have a school community on School, SKOOL, geared towards pool owners who don't want to hire guys like me to come clean their pool. They'd rather do it themselves, which is totally cool. In my 20 years of service, I've come across quite a few. I'll get the call for either to come out and help them out with all the equipment because they don't know what is what, and they just bought the house and the pool. They'll call me out for agreeing to clean because they have no idea how to get it clear. And then that's it. And they love doing it themselves. They enjoy it. So they give me a call every now and then, and I'm totally fine with it. So I have a school community on School, SKOOL, geared towards those homeowners that want to do it themselves. And then you could ask questions. There's homeowners. It's new now, but as more and more people come in, it's a worldwide platform. So if you're a pool guy, if you're just starting out and you want to come join us, come on in. You're more than welcome. Experienced guys too. We can all learn from each other. So, but it's geared mostly to pool owners. So the link is in my description below. It's also the pinned comment. So I'll see y'all in there. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.